What's up, you guys? So I am here with your update on what's going on with Porsha Williams and her new fiance, Simon Guobadia. According to the streets are saying that Simon Guobadia is actually the cousin of the allegedly married man that Porsha Williams dated back in 2014, who allegedly bought her that Rolls Royce she had. This tea is courtesy of the B. Scott Show. B. Scott was like, he got so much tea, he sometimes forgets the tea. But on the latest episode of his podcast, he spilled that tea. First, let's go back in time when the news first came out that Porsha was allegedly dating this African man. So you can see on September 28, 2014, Bossif reported, true or false? This is like a rumor report, true or false? Is Porsha Williams dating a married Nigerian billionaire who gifted her with a $500,000 Rolls Royce? Now, they say true or false, but in the article, they actually spill some tea. And they say, remember when we all thought Porsha Williams was dating Nigerian billionaire Teodoro N.O. Mangu? Well, it looks like we got the wrong African oil tycoon. Furthermore, it looks like her alleged new boo thing is married and his wife is none too happy about their romance. And then they go on to cite All About the Tea, allaboutthetea.com. And they say All About the Tea was the first to spill the exclusive tea earlier this week that Porsha Williams is dating an older man that gifted her a $500,000 car. The star has been seen tooling around town in a $500K custom Rolls Royce. All About the Tea just confirmed through a rock-solid source the identity of Porsha Williams' new sugar daddy boyfriend. According to our source, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star is dating one of Nigeria's top oil barons. Okay, a baron. And they say his name is Basharan Jide Umukori. They say he's a billionaire oil magnate and holds the position of chairman/CEO of two oil companies, Atlantic Energy Limited and Seven Energy. Then they go on to say one big drawback is her sugar daddy is married. Basharan is married to Nigerian bank executive Angela Ibagua. And according to their exclusive source, his wife is a force to be reckoned with, and word has gotten back to her about Porsha and her husband's relationship. But according to B. Scott, the person who gave her this Rolls Royce, this allegedly married billionaire, he's hearing that it's the cousin of Simon Guobadia. This is what he said on his podcast, and there is a link below to his podcast. It's so much tea in his last podcast episode. Like, it was so much tea, they were kind of like tripping over it. Like, they couldn't even get to everything. But he was like, it's my understanding. You remember that one of the seasons, the season that Claudia was on the show, she said that the white Rolls Royce that Porsha got was given to her by an African man, married man, right? I am hearing, this is what I'm hearing that it is actually Simon's cousin. I'm hearing that Simon's cousin that was married and is still married, he gave her a car and she sold it like 3 years ago. And so fast forward to now, she is now engaged to Simon. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many complexities here. So basically, it validates what Claudia said about her getting that car from an African. It shows what she's been trying to do for quite some time. And y'all know Claudia has been making those accusations about Porsha Williams and an alleged married African man. So let's get into what Claudia had to say about the accusations against Porsha on the latest episode of TGIF, which airs on Fox Soul. And for those of you who watch it, you know FDR, Funky Dineva Ross, is one of the co-hosts of that show, TGIF on Fox Soul. Let's get into what Claudia had to say.
I'm just going to speak on the audacity of things. I remember when I was on the show, and I don't want to make this about me, but I have to in this instant because there's a bunch of video clips going around. Well, I done told y'all years ago what the deal was, but everyone thought I was hating. I was not hating. I used to actually hang out with her. Thought she was a sweet girl. And then I saw some things. I'm just going to say this. I remember when I was on the show, Cynthia and Kenya went to Bar One in Charlotte. And Cordell was there, which is, Porsha's ex-husband. They weren't divorced. They were divorced. Her and I were not friends. We were cool, you know what I mean? And to play around, like my cast members thought it would be cute to kind of put me on the spot to act like they were hooking me up with them. I was so uncomfortable, even though I had no loyalty to her. I didn't owe her anything. Just me as a woman and just how I feel about myself, I could even like play it up. Like I joked around for a few minutes, but I was extremely uncomfortable. And I was kind of nudged by some people like, you should just do it for a storyline. I'm like, I'm absolutely not going to do that for a storyline. I've been cool with Cordell for years. I never went there. I never went on a date. And I hated that it was like, it kind of looked like there was some flirtation. It was a scene and nothing else after that. And, you know, even though we weren't really rocking with each other like that, there was a time we hung out in New York with my friend Trevor. We hung out in Miami with some other mutual friends. Some other Africans were there, but I won't name their names. And, you know, I still felt like even because there was a time when I thought she was cool, I would send her text messages when she got on Dish Nation to congratulate her. That was enough for me. We don't gotta be besties for me to not rock with your ex-husband. The way I go with my friends, if I'm out with my friends and a guy even hollers at one of my girls, you can't come to me second. You know what I mean? Like, or even if I'm like kind of cool with a girl, it just feels weird. So I just felt like, you know what? I hope you really are in love after 9 days y'all been together. I don't think it's a month. After the 9 or 10 days y'all have been rocking together, I hope you really, it's only worth it if it ends up becoming really something for real. But if it's just some temporary thing and some money grab, or, you know, a spur of the moment thing, it's really a bad look. And she's been dragged like a lot these last few days. And in closing, I want to say this to the people that are the hypocrites on social media. I see if you like the person, you will excuse having raw dog sex with a stripper, being with your homegirl's man, all kinds of stuff, dragging people, beating people up. You'll make excuses for it. Oh, she's young. She's living her life. She's single. But if you don't like the person, a la me, a la Kenya, a la Eva Marcel, you will take any little thing and you will make that person the devil.
All right, you guys. So again, this is a rumor report. This is allegedly. Allegedly, the people are telling B. Scott that Simon Guobadia is actually the cousin of Porsha Williams' ex, the allegedly married African billionaire who bought her Rolls Royce. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. Let me know what you think about this tea. Do you feel bad for Fallon? Or do you believe the reports that she stepped out on him first? Leave a comment and let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.
Layla, tells it all.